But I think with this game, what you need to do is just go to the next one, which is Lions and Chargers.
Lions-Chargers, Lions -3 in Los Angeles. 82% of the bets and 95% of the money on the Lions with a 13% sharp differential. That was a great transition. I loved it.
Thank you. That's what I'm here for. I don't know if you got the chance to read my early best bets, DJ, but Sunday evening, we locked in Lions -1. So Action Network once again lying. That did not open at 2.5. They were -1 on Sunday evening, and we got them there. So that was super cool. I knew this was going to move because everyone and their mother was going to slam the Lions, and rightfully so. I don't care that everybody's in the Lions. I like them at -3. I think the Chargers are ass. Like, I really do. Just looking at this game, like, put everything aside. Just envisioning the future. Let's pretend we're sitting here Monday morning. Do you think the Chargers are going to sorry, hang on, let me pull this up. Do you think the Chargers are going to be 5-4 on Monday?
No.
They're not going to. They're not going to be. The Lions are going to win this game. This offense is awesome. The defense has enough the Lions defense has enough to cover the weapons for the Chargers, as well as the Chargers are missing Mike Williams, of course, who always gets hurt. And the Chargers defense, I think with them, the injuries plus like how incompetent some of these guys are. Like I feel like every year I look at the Chargers when we do our previews and I'm like, oh my God, they have that guy. Oh my God, like this defense looks awesome. And then they're fucking 4-4 here in November. Like this is always what happens with this team. And it makes me even more just like the Lions. The Lions are the team in the NFC that's going to give y'all a run for your money, as well as the Niners, and the Niners can shape up. So I've got them as my third best team in the NFC, and I think that the Chargers are just floundering right now where they got to figure out what they're doing to head coach, man. There's no way that he lasts the whole season. I feel like they have to sack him at some point if they lose games. But who knows? Like the AFC is really not that good when you get outside of those top 5 teams. So maybe they just like slowly but surely sneak their way in. I would bank on it.
Yeah, that's what we saw last year against the Jags. Yeah, or when they played the Jags.
Yeah. I went into a lot of detail on the numbers and stuff behind my play. Like I'm not really giving an actual real good analysis here. I'm fully aware that I'm not reading off any numbers, talking about any matchups. I gave all that in my article. So go to happyhoursports.net, check out my early best bets article. And I have tons of breakdown and analysis there on the matchup. But I've got 1.5 units on Lions -1.
Yeah, that's a great. I don't know why the line was set at -1. Yeah, the Lions are coming off a massive loss to the Ravens because they're coming off a bye, right? They didn't play last week.
They played one game since then, and then they came off and then they had their bye. So,
so they had the bye.
They're coming off tons of rest. Plus, the Chargers played Monday night. And I thought that if the Chargers end up getting upset in that game, I thought the spread was going to be even bigger. Where people were like, if the Chargers lost, I thought people were going to bet the Lions up even farther than -1. I was surprised it was that close.
Yeah. I'm with you. I like Lions, despite it being 82% of the public and 95% of the money. Yes, it's chalk, but that's what it is. Like the way the season's gone, the public has done well. Doesn't mean that it's going to be bad to back the public here. 82% of the bets. I think once or twice it's happened this year where we've seen teams with 80% plus of the bets cover, and one being the Dolphins where they had like 95% of the tickets for majority of the week against the Patriots. So there's a lot of positives just public betting wise for that. Moving to the game, like it's Jared Goff's return to LA, right? Obviously not his team against the Rams, but coming back to SoFi for Goff, somewhere where he's comfortable. This Lions offense is just going to murder this Chargers defense. They're getting David Montgomery back. They're getting healthier and healthier every week. And it's not like you're getting a Chargers team that is a home dog. There are going to be more Lions fans at this game than there will be Chargers fans. Yes, they have to travel.
That's what I was, yeah.
But it's
I'm glad you said that. If you didn't say that, I was going to say that. Like there's Lions fans everywhere.
Yeah, they're a massive fan base.
I think it's just because of their age, because there's not that many people in Detroit. But I think I'm glad you brought that up, because it is really going to be a Lions home game. It always is. The Chargers do not have a home field advantage at all. They get to sleep in their own bed, I guess, but that's it.
Right. That's part of it. But it's really tough to get. Maybe we see something crazy happen and the Chargers are like, oh, now they're the playoff team that we've always wanted them to be. But because the Lions defense is not the best of the best, but it's not like the Chargers defense is going to stop anyone. And with the Lions hungry to obviously win the division, but get a top seed in the NFC, they have to steamroll the Chargers here. This line should not be 3 points.
Totally agree. Yep, I'm with you.
As always, this is Sharpen the Public. We talk about public betting trends and recap every game and preview every game for every week in the NFL. It's been fun, and we're continuing to do pretty well. So thanks for hanging out with us. As always, I'm Andy. I'm Deej. I can't believe I said that.
I'm Deej. This is Andy.
At DJH Sports on Twitter. You can follow at Andy HHH Sports on Twitter. We have a website as well, happyhoursports.net. You can check that out as well. We've got plenty of information, bets, and all of the plays that we make on the article side of things, website side of things, whatever you want to call it. So check out those if you're watching on YouTube, and the links in the description now. But yeah. Be sure to just give us a like or a sub on YouTube. That goes a long way to help us out. We've got a ton of stuff on YouTube now, with DJ putting videos out for this podcast, putting videos out for each NFL game, as well as we're doing the new and improved UFC podcast, Pilsners and Prelims, where Rick and I preview every single fight for every UFC card. And we have UFC 295 going down in Madison Square Garden this weekend. It's going to be awesome. No John Jones, which sucks. But honestly, the 2 title fights that we have are going to still be really good. So check that out. Give us a sub, a like, any comments and stuff. Like, I love having a little commentary and a little banter on there. So feel free, guys. We'd love to interact with y'all as much as we can. And yeah, got to give the YouTube plug there, man. I really think that we are putting out some solid content for people to indulge themselves in on YouTube. Absolutely. Nothing quite like it. So yeah, thanks for everything at Happy Hour Sports, but we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday when we hopefully, cash in all our tickets.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you, probably not me, but we'll see.
But anyway.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. The boys bet better with beer.